are men testing you? If you've ever had that gut feeling, an unsettling little twist in your stomach, that the man you're dating is somehow testing you, you're not paranoid. You're perceptive. Because yes, men do test women. And the reason is simple. Men are constantly evaluating whether to place a woman into one of two categories, bedding or wedding. In other words, is she someone I want to sleep with? Or is she someone I want to commit to, build a life with, and protect? This may sound harsh, but it's deeply biological, psychological, and strategic. And here's the truth. Both men and women test each other. In dating, consciously or unconsciously. It's part of the mating dance, an instinctive filtering process designed to answer one core question. Is this person a good long-term match for me? Now here's the catch. Most women don't even realize when they're being tested, so they fail. Not because they're not good enough, but because they don't understand the game. So, as a dating expert who coaches ambitious women on how to attract high-quality men, I want to break down the three most common tests men use to evaluate whether you're just fun for now or marriage material for life. The friend test. He's not just curious about your guy friends, he's evaluating your emotional boundaries. This test is subtle, but powerful. When a high-value man asks about your male friends, it's not small talk, it's an investigation. What he's really trying to figure out is, how many single men are orbiting you? Are you aware that those just friends may actually be interested in you? Do you maintain strong emotional and physical boundaries? Can he trust you not to put him in a position of competition or humiliation? Why does this matter to men? Because men are territorial. Even confident men don't like the idea of another guy having emotional access to the woman they love. And whether he says it or not, he wants to feel like your protector, not one of many options. So, when a man sees you hanging around flirtatious guy friends, or entertaining emotional connections with men who clearly have feelings for you, it raises red flags. What's the right way to pass this test? Be aware of how male friends treat you. Keep healthy boundaries. Speak clearly and respectfully about male friends. Don't hide, but don't brag. Show him that you're valued by other men, but that you're loyal, emotionally intelligent, and aware of the energy you invite into your life. Bottom line, he's not threatened by your social life. He's testing your self-awareness, your loyalty, and your capacity to protect the intimacy of your relationship. The drama test. He wants to know if you're emotionally mature or a walking hurricane. This test happens early and often, sometimes without you noticing. He's not trying to provoke you. He's watching to see how you handle chaos, setbacks, and emotions. Because when a man chooses a woman for commitment, he's not just choosing pleasure. He's choosing peace, stability, and long-term emotional safety. Here's what he's evaluating. Do you create drama in social situations? Do you get reckless or overly emotional when you drink? Do you attract toxic or jealous exes? Do you gossip, overreact, or shift blame? Do you take responsibility for your life or play the victim? Why does this matter to him? Because a man's evolutionary goal is survival and then reproduction. If you consistently put him in situations where he has to rescue you, fight your battles, or clean up emotional chaos, you've failed the test. How to pass the drama test. Show composure under pressure. Don't villainize your exes. Speak with balance and grace. Avoid gossip or oversharing early on. Use I language when describing problems. Here's how I handled it. Not everyone was against me. Take ownership of your emotional well-being. A high-quality man wants a partner, not a liability. He's not asking you to be perfect. He's asking you to be emotionally intelligent and self-led. The personality test. This one goes deeper than chemistry. He's evaluating your long-term compatibility. Imagine your personality as a cup. The bottom half is who you are, your beliefs, your patterns, your emotional style. The top half is what you know, skills, habits, experiences. Here's the catch. The bottom half doesn't change much. You can grow, but the core of who you are, your emotional tone, your values, your empathy, your ambition, that's fairly stable. So he's asking, do I love who she is, not just how she looks or acts right now? He wants to know, are you kind? Are you optimistic or bitter? Do you support others or tear them down? Are you authentic or playing a role? How to pass the personality test. Be honest about who you are, even if it polarizes some men. Share your values and passions openly. Don't pretend to be low maintenance or hyper feminine if you're not. Be yourself, but your best self. Here's the paradox. The more authentic you are, the more you will repel the wrong men and attract the right one. This test is about emotional alignment, not manipulation. A man doesn't want to find out 5 years into a marriage that you were playing a part. He wants to meet you from day one. Final thoughts. Attracting a man who commits. The reason most women fail these tests is not because they're flawed, but because no one ever told them they were being tested in the first place. High-quality men, just like high-quality women, are intentional about who they give their hearts to, and your ability to understand and pass these hidden tests is what separates women who get ghosted from women who get committed to. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to play games. But you do need to show up with self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and personal boundaries. If you've been feeling frustrated in your dating life, if men won't commit or disappear after a few weeks, it's not a curse. It's a strategy problem. And the good news is, strategies can be learned. One last thing. What I've found in coaching ambitious women all over the world is this: the women who succeed are the ones who take time to study men, understand masculine psychology, and stop hoping, and start leading their own romantic destiny. If you're ready to master attraction, emotional connection, and commitment, I've put together a deep dive program that walks you through every step of the dating process, from the first conversation to the moment he says, "You're the one." It's called The Matchmaker's Secret, and you can learn more by clicking a link below. But for now, remember this: you are worthy. You are powerful. And the right man is testing for the exact qualities that already live inside you. You just need to let them shine. Jason Silver, dating coach for ambitious women, attract great guys.